live from high atop Abbott Scott Studios in the heart of the Cedar City, just outside of America's Music City. This is the one, the only, Mike and Jrod Show, with your hosts, Michael Clay and Jrod Scott.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh. Wisdom Beard.
Welcome in Friday night, 7 o'clock.
Friday night. It's hot.
Man, it was a beautiful day. Last 2 days have been awesome.
Wet heat, as Dusty would say. Wet heat.
No, it's been dry here.
Oh, has it?
Right? Yeah.
Wet when I'm sweating, baby.
That's weird. No, welcome in. Show 73. 7-3.
7-3.
Yeah, we was did not have a show last night. I was in Knoxville for work.
We do have to work for a living.
Knoxville was good. Sat on a rooftop outdoor restaurant last night. It was a beautiful sunset.
Knox Vegas over there next to Neyland Stadium.
Took a walk. Walked close, not by it, but we could see it. We walked down by Calhoun's on the river and walked towards Neyland and then come back around. But yeah, they've done
a lot of updates to Neyland since I went to school there.
Yeah, well, and even like I enjoy Knoxville.
Downtown Knoxville's pretty nice.
It is. It is. Don't care for the teams. But
do you have any Petros? Did you see the new baseball stadium they've got over there?
No, where the Smokies play?
Oh, man,
no.
It's beautiful.
Mm-mm.
It is beautiful. You get a condo that overlooks the field, so I could have.
Oh, really?
You can have a condo where you can go sit out on the balcony.
Yeah.
And watch all the ball games.
Oh man, that'd be great.
That'd be a great place to live, wouldn't it?
I don't think they play. No. Well, the minor league team might be playing now. I should have looked up and seen if they had a game.
And we went for a conference with my wife, and they got us tickets to the game. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. One of the vendors that he went to, the men's baseball team had a game on Wednesday, and he went over. Him and a couple guys took Uber and went to the baseball game. And then the hotel, we were staying at the Crown Plaza.
No Whistler over there.
No. No. And we were staying at the Crown Plaza, and yesterday evening LSU softball come in, and they were staying at our hotel.
Oh, wow.
They're playing this weekend, tonight, tomorrow, and I believe Sunday.
Like a series?
Yeah. And I think the SEC soft conference play starts this weekend for them, and I think for baseball too. But yeah, and I text my daughter that LSU was staying there. She was like, "Oh, I'll get pictures," but I never.
Oh, she was excited, huh?
Yeah, I did see their bus this morning when we were leaving. It was parked outside. So
LSU, I guess Lane Kiffin wasn't with them because he can't even go to his own football games before he gets to be the coach. You heard about him leaving that game, right?
What game?
So after he got hired, he showed up to be on the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
And then left after the first quarter.
Oh. I mean, just because he wanted to leave? Or?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, he don't care but himself.
He don't care.
I mean, if he's proved anything, he just cares about Lane.
Where is it?
That's it.
Oh, wow, Mr. Sarcasm. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. No, he cares about Lane and Lane Train.
Lane Train, baby.
Mm-hmm. But, yeah, so we're show 73. That was a little bit of why we're doing the show tonight instead of last night.
We've also got the big live event coming up, East Nashville Beer Works.
Yeah.
Stu, you want to do our plug now?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
So don't forget
Sunday.
Our friends at East Nashville Beer Works. We will be broadcasting live next Sunday night. Uh-oh, something's happening. It didn't work. I'll figure it out. But we will be broadcasting live next Sunday night at, 4:30, right? Isn't that the plan?
Yeah.
If I can make it back in my vehicle.
4:30. That will be just before the selection show starts. And so we'll be there for the selection show. And we are planning to have a contest. Basically pick the final 4 teams. We'll get that up at some point before the tournament starts. And you just send in your 4 teams that you think is going to make the final 4. And depending on how many enter, if we have a tie of winners, then we'll draw your name because we'll have a show at the back end of on Final Four Saturday before the Final Four starts, and it will be at East Nashville Beer Works, and we'll announce the winner there and draw names if we have multiple winners.
Yep, 2 live events. So 2 live events.
And I'm going to go ahead, I haven't even told you this, but I'm going to throw in a $25 gift card to East Nashville Beer Works.
Wow.
Along with a hat.
Big bank, baby.
Huh?
Big bank.
You like that?
I like that.
That's worth playing for.
I like that. Oh, live audience likes that too.
Yeah. They do like it.
They like a little cash.
I like turtle.
Little cash.
There you
Speaking
go.
of, I guess that means that you can always get plugged into one of their wonderful beers. Use some of that cash money
Yeah.
to get one of their goodies. They got a Citra IPA, Honey Blonde, Golden Light, and the one that I was talking about last week that I'm excited about is the fruited sour with strawberry and lime. It's like a margarita for your beer. I like it.
There you go.
I like it.
There
While
you
we're
go.
at it, we might as well go ahead and talk about our other friends over at Caddy Uniform. CaddyUniform.com. Be sure to go in, stop by, pick up my favorite hat, of course, the one that Michael was just talking about that he did not want to be around. But that's okay. You can always pick up Michael's
the
hat
city's
too.
nice.
You can pick up Michael's hat too.
Yeah, that's
Get the
right.
Nashville or the Knoxville, either one. Get any one of the ones. He's got the whole SEC collection. Go out to CaddyUniform.com. Thank you to East Nashville Beer Works and Caddy Uniform. Don't forget to miss out on our live show March 15th at 4:30 p.m. at East Nashville Beer Works.
Selection Sunday. Remember that.
Selection Sunday.
That's right. Thank you, Reagan. Minor league has not started yet, so that's good. Good to know. And I wouldn't have had time, probably. So
You
that
have
worked
to
out.
work.
Yeah.
You actually have to do some work while you're there.
Yeah. But thank you for that tidbit of information.
Reagan,
You
our
know
knowledgeable one.
You know what baseball season is the World Baseball Classic is going on right now.
The World Baseball Classic.
Yep, 20 teams, 20 countries, 20 teams. They do have Major League Baseball players, and I think it was 2 nights ago maybe, I saw where it was Canada and Mexico got into a brawl.
What? Canada and Mexico.
Yeah. I think U.S. is the favored to win it this year. The last World Baseball Classic, the defending champs is Japan.
Oh, this is a global thing.
Yeah. They have it every. I don't
Right
think
at the
it's
beginning of
every-
baseball season, huh?
Well, not every year though. I can't remember if it's set up every 2 or 4 years or what. I don't recall. I don't think it's every year. Yeah, 23, maybe every 3 years or ever. Doesn't look like there's a
No pattern.
pattern.
13,
3 to 4
17,
years.
23.
That's kind of a 3-4 year deal, ain't it?
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Pattern, yeah. But I do like I like things like this, like the World Cup, like Olympic hockey we just had, and I like when
Oh, they have a pitch count limit to protect pitchers.
yeah, because
Interesting.
baseball season's about to start. So I mean that makes sense.
Oh, Shohei Ohtani played for Japan.
yeah, Japanese.
Interesting.
But I do like. Okay, so U.S. is about to play Brazil tonight. Sweet. I do love that they allow the best players to play for their countries, like the World Baseball Classic. MLB lets them play, just like Olympic hockey this year. All the NHL players played for their teams, and then now basketball allows them NBA. The dream teams.
The dream teams. A lot of those players don't even play, though, do they? Seemed like there was a lot of people who sat out. A lot of the big time guys.
Who?
Like in the modern era. When I think of the dream team, I think back when Jordan and all them played in the Olympics. But I feel like there's a lot of the top NBA players that don't
I
play.
think some of them are starting to. But back the first couple from '92, the first few teams after that, they all wanted to play.
But now it seems like there's folks who don't.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I think I'll pass.
Which I would play if I had the opportunity. But I like the World Cup soccer. I love the countries and the best players play. Because and I'm sure Reagan won't like this, but the only soccer I'll watch is World Cup or Olympic soccer. I don't MLS and all that other stuff overseas. The
Oh yeah, the European
leagues.
leagues.
I don't care for none of that. But you get Olympic and World Cup.
Well,
I
the
like
level
them.
is next level at that point, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
Now you got the best of the best of the best.
Right.
You're talking about soccer. U.S. is not really the cream of the crop there.
They've always been underdogs. But that's what's always been great when they have done well. You're like, all right, that they've done something.
They've done something big.
Yes, yeah, if they make it into like the round of 16, round 8 or whatever. You're like, all right, we done something. Because typically we're not known as a soccer country. So, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we're known as the NFL country, and nobody else cares about that, I guess.
Yeah, and I know
they're trying to expand it. That's the whole reason why they did what they did. Super Bowl halftime show or whatever, but I don't know.
And nor should they have in my opinion, American football is not popular enough to have like Olympics.
Yeah, because it's nowhere other than here.
And let me ask you this: when would it be in? Would it be summer or winter?
I don't know. I don't know whether it'd be a summer sport or a winter sport. That's a good question.
Because it's weird if you think about it.
It kind of goes over both, doesn't it?
Well, and it's weird that basketball is the Summer Olympics. Because it typically starts in the late fall and runs through winter.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of strange if you think, why ain't it a winter sport and just played indoors? I mean, I know why, because it's not on ice or snow or anything would be the answer, but.
Well, and it's not. I mean, I guess technically you could say that American football is on snow too, because some of the games are played in the snow.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's interesting.
Call it snowball.
Oh, snowball, huh? Snowball.
Yeah. Crowd liked that one. They
Yeah,
like
they
that.
did. They liked
They're
that.
ready to laugh.
They need
I
a little excitement tonight.
Well, you want to talk about some number 73s?
Yeah, I was wondering when you were going to get to that.
Well, we had
I
a little
distracted
banter.
it a little bit because of our pitch about our show coming up, live
Yeah,
show.
no, that's all right. There's only really one exciting one, I think. I guess they're all worthy of it, but I picked out 3. So it's show 73, and we always love to pick out what athletes wore that number. It's strictly football tonight, and offensive linemen. I have 2 offensive linemen and 1 defensive tackle. First guy going with, his name is John Hanna. He was a guard for the Patriots from 1973 to 1985. He played for our Alabama fans at Alabama.
Bama boy.
Yep. He was a first-round, 4th overall pick, 7-time first-team All-Pro, 9-time Pro Bowler. He's on the 70s and 80s All-Decades team, the 75th and 100th anniversary all-time teams. He's in the Patriots Hall of Fame. He's in the Pro and College Football Hall of Fame.
Is that him there with the cows?
Yeah. I think he's like 70-something.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, so...
He ain't no joke.
So I like that picture. That leads Patriots retired his number 73, and his nickname is Hog.
He looks like a hog. That's
Yeah.
for dang sure. He looked a lot leaner in his football days, though.
Yeah, I think he was about 6'5", 260, maybe.
And now he's about 6'5", 400.
Yeah, probably. Which we got a topic down the road here in this show. We'll talk. Yeah, he was 6'2", 265, and
That was his
70s
listed
and
weight.
80s. Yeah, listed. Yeah,
Listed height and listed weight.
probably.
Didn't we have it? That I would say in that category, you're probably getting right on that one. You're not going to try to flex on that one.
No.
Because you're already huge as it is. You're like, yeah, I really
Yeah.
don't care.
And he is considered one of the greatest linemen of all time.
Albertville, huh?
Albertville, Alabama.
Albertville, Alabama.
They manufacture.
So he was born in Canton, Georgia, and then grew up in Albertville, huh?
Yeah.
They manufacture what?
I believe they make fire hydrants there in Albertville.
Fire hydrants. Yeah, you're the water man. You would
Yeah, I
know
believe
these
that's
things.
yeah.
So you've seen it on the fire hydrants, huh?
Yeah, I think it's the fire hydrants. Alabama also produces a lot of ductile iron pipe that we get a lot from too. But I believe that they manufacture their fire hydrants.
It is believed to have been crossed by Spanish explorer Hernando de Soto.
1540?
Yeah, that was so. He was one of the early explorers.
Wow.
So I guess Albertville was legendary because of somebody actually explored there.
That's crazy.
That's old.
Yeah. Well, there you go, you history buffs that watch the show.
That's right. I was curious to see other legendary people. If there was any other famous people
from Albertville.
That's kind of our go-to.
I like to see. You never know. There's some notables there.
Let's see, Edward. I don't know who any of these people are.
There's John Hanna.
Rusty Greer, professional baseball player with the Texas Rangers, huh?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't.
Charlie Hanna?
Yeah, so his brothers, he had two brothers. That's one of them.
So the three brothers were all football players?
Yeah, and their dad also played in the NFL.
Really?
And they all played at Alabama through the years.
Alabama.
Yeah. So it's a legacy family, I should say.
Legacy. Oh, and there's Angela Little.
She's
model, actress, and Playboy Playmate of the Month.
Oh, my gosh. Well.
There you go.
Can't show her picture on there.
I like turtles.
Oh, yeah.
I like turtles.
So
okay, former
Albertsville.
head football coach at Clemson.
Oh, Charlie Pell.
In the University of Florida, Charlie Pell. Huh?
I kind of remember that guy.
He's old school,
yeah.
like 80s coach, huh?
Mm-hmm.
And then this random utility executive.
That's weird. Susan Story.
So they need to put Michael Clay.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I wonder if
From
I've
Mount
ran into
Juliet.
her at my conferences.
Michael Clay, the utility executive from Mount Juliet.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
First professional football quarterback to throw for over 400 yards in a single game, Bobby Thomason.
Bobby Tomlinson.
That's old school.
Yeah.
1949 to 1957. Played for the Eagles.
Don't know him. So that's John Hanna in a nutshell.
John Hanna. And the Hanna football dynasty.
Yeah, brothers and dad
Sounds
all
like
played at Alabama.
Sounds like the Peyton and their family there, huh? The Mannings.
No, it doesn't.
Why?
Because they didn't all play at the same school.
They didn't all play at the same school.
Yeah, they did too. The Hanna brothers did.
Oh, you're talking about the Hanna brothers.
That's what I'm saying. No, it doesn't.
You're like,
sound
oh
like
yeah,
it.
I like them better because they're loyal.
Yeah. They're-
Loyalty. You like that loyalty to Bama.
Now their legacy, as far as all going, NFL, college, and NFL, just like the Hanna brothers.
Bama loyalty.
But their dad raised them right.
Their dad raised them right.
You're gonna go to Alabama or
That's
nowhere.
You better do Alabama.
Yep.
Alabama.
You play any other school, you're out of the family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's how that went.
I guess that would have been if they had said, "Oh, Peyton, you've got to go play at Ole Miss," because didn't all the other Peytons all play at Ole Miss, didn't they?
Well, Eli did.
Eli and his dad.
Yeah, and his dad. Yeah.
And I'm trying to think the other Peyton brother or the other Manning brother did not. He got hurt, so he couldn't play.
Yeah, he never.
And then of course, Arch, I guess, is the next generation.
Yeah.
So he didn't play at Ole Miss.
he went his own.
He
He went his own way.
in his own way. Well, we'll see if that works out for him.
Yeah, that's right.
So who's your other 73
All right,
other than
next
John
73 is Larry Allen.
Hanna? Larry Allen.
He is a offensive lineman. He was an offensive lineman for the Cowboys, 94 to 05 for the Cowboys, and then 2 seasons with the 49ers, 06 and 07.
Dude, he's a scary looking
Yeah,
dude.
and he was a great lineman. He second round, and this guy here, so he's a second round, 46th overall pick. Remember that and think how great that is when you hear where he went to college. Ended up his college, he played at Butte Junior College, 89 to 90.
Butte.
And then went to Sonoma State, which is a Division II school, from 92 to 93. Wound up getting drafted in the second round, 46th overall. He ends up being a Super Bowl 30 champ with the Cowboys, 6-time first-team All-Pro,
Jeez.
11-time Pro Bowler.
Just goes to show you ain't got to play with the big boys
Yeah.
to be a big boy.
Well, and you'll understand why when I get to some other tidbits. Pro Bowl, let's see, 90s and the 2000s All-Decade Team, Cowboys Ring of Honor, Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2013. So, he grew up in Compton, California.
City of Compton.
Yeah.
You like that, huh?
Yeah, I did like that. That was
My
a good,
little, my
quick
little
reference.
Snoop Dogg reference there.
Yeah, and you right off the cuff, man. Boom. So he grew up in Compton and had a troubled childhood. He almost died at 6 weeks old from meningitis.
Meningitis.
Then as he got older, he was at 10 years old. He was protecting his brother from a neighbor and got stabbed 12 times in the head, shoulder, and neck.
Jeez.
Attended 4 different high schools, one school every year through his high school days.
Yeah,
One-
no wonder he didn't go to a big
Yeah.
name school because he couldn't finish.
Yeah, and then he did not graduate high school.
Did he take the GED or something?
So, yeah, he didn't graduate high school and was not academically eligible for D1 football, so that's why he went to junior college at Butte. And then after 2 years there, he demolished him, and then he went to Division II school. I think why the 2 years at the Division II school,
So Butte would be like a JUCO, right? Is that how that works?
like a Vol State maybe.
But do they have football teams at Vol States?
No, but they have baseball. Junior colleges. I guess it's a community college.
So did he play football there though?
Yeah.
So they did have a football team.
Yeah, they did. Vol State doesn't, but Butte Community College does, or did at the time. And
Curious how many community colleges have football teams?
oh, it just depends.
Oh, somebody else looked this up too, huh?
I bet it's a lot.
120 to 130. Oh, so that's the JUCO leagues.
Yeah, across the country. Yeah.
Now, who else wasn't Pavia a JUCO?
Yeah, he was.
Aguilar
JUCO.
was a JUCO.
Yeah, I mean it's not uncommon. They go there, then they go to a bigger school. But he ended up going to a Division II school, Sonoma State, and then 2 years at Sonoma State. I think he said that he only gave up 1 sack.
So how hard would it be to walk on at a JUCO?
Well, I mean, for like a me and you, we probably wouldn't have done it. Couldn't have. I don't know.
Like a Ross. I think
A
Ross
Ross.
Hayes played football for Mount Juliet.
He could have maybe done it. He may have, yeah. You might could. It just depends on your talent coming out. I mean,
how much harder is JUCO than high school? I guess it's.
I mean
it's
a
not
little bit.
a school.
tougher.
It's more the school than it is the league, I guess.
Yeah.
Because there's high school teams that are like next level.
There's probably high school teams that could beat some junior college teams. Like if you picked the best high school team in the country and then tried to find a smaller, not as good community college.
Like lower end of the league, JUCO.
Mm-hmm.
But do you think the best high school team in the country could beat the worst Division I team?
Wait a minute, I'll say that again.
So remember
No. The best high school beat the worst Division I.
No way.
No, not a chance.
Really?
Yeah, no, not a chance. Because that's kind of like saying that gets you into that debate of could the best college team beat the worst NFL team, and no.
You don't think so?
Because you got to remember here, you're taking essentially for the high school, you're taking in D1, right? So essentially MTSU because they were bottom.
Well, they weren't They were bottom, but they weren't that bottom. Were they that bottom?
There's 130 something D1 schools. I bet they were 120, 115. And you think about, there's just no way. Because,
Okay, so they weren't listed in the bottom 4.
yeah.
Are they going to give me
Well,
a
that's,
ranking?
yeah.
I guess we just look at win-loss records. Is it going to give me everybody?
Yeah, go all the way to the bottom one. Florida International this year.
Where's MTSU?
Where's
Wow, they're higher up.
You're looking at something different.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, you're looking at maybe overall because Vanderbilt was waiting.
Oh, this is overall records all time.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up by year.
Yeah. But I'm saying, there's no way the best high school team could hold a candle to a D1. That's what I'm saying. They could beat a community college, but I don't think they could beat.
That'd be what, 2025 win-loss record?
Yeah. And the same with, I don't think. So you think Indiana could beat the Titans?
I don't know. Makes me think. I tell you that much. Also, they're not going to give me a full ranking, are they?
We'll go look at MTSU in their conference. You just went past it. It showed the conferences. No, hold up. Here's every conference.
I don't think they were at the bottom. Were they at the bottom of their conference?
Well, there's the Big Ten, ACC, American College. Were they in that? No, I can't remember which one they're in.
Is it Sun Belt?
There it is. Is it Sun Belt? No.
Well, I don't know.
What conference are they in?
Where the hell are
I
they?
can't remember them.
I'll have to look up middle.
Yeah, I can't remember what conference. It should say Conference USA.
They're number 1, 2, 3, 4 at the bottom, fourth from the bottom of the conference.
3 and 9.
Sam Houston was the worst in the
yeah.
conference.
All right, say Sam Houston. I guarantee Sam Houston would beat, I don't know, the best Texas high school team in Texas. There's no way. And I don't think, like I said, I don't think Indiana could beat the Titans. And I know the Titans were bad, but there's no way.
They're not that bad, huh?
No.
So who was the worst in the NFL? It wasn't the Titans, though, was it? I guess they were because they got the top
they're
pick.
four. No, they got the 4th pick. I can't remember. You have to look who got the top pick. Cleveland, maybe. Yeah, maybe the Cleveland Browns.
The Browns are going to be the top pick, you think?
I can't remember. The draft picks, yeah. There you go. It should give you a list there. Well, you picked 2026, man. There you go. Oh, scroll down. That should tell you. No, why'd you click on that? You are how can you be so smart but the worst Googler in Google history?
I am the worst Googler.
2026 draft. Yeah. The Raiders. So, would Indiana Hoosiers beat the Las Vegas Raiders?
I don't know.
I bet Vegas spread would be like 24 points.
You think so?
Yeah. Maybe, yeah.
And there is a size difference regardless, right?
Well, it's the depth, too. Because you got to think there's 32 teams. And
Reagan's sitting here telling us who's the worst.
And, UMass. I think UMass would destroy the best high school team in football. Because you got to think, for NFL, there's 32 teams, and they're essentially the best players in the country. So, essentially, the Raiders are the 32nd best All-Star team.
Oh, I didn't think about it that way.
And then you're taking, people might say, well, Indiana's the 33rd best team because they won. But the level, though, their second string couldn't hold a candle to the Raiders' second string.
Yeah, because you're in the All-Star league instead of
the depth is where it gets you. So yeah, I don't see any way that that would happen, and I would think the beating would be even worse for like a UMass against the best high school team.
Oh, you think they'd blow them out more?
Yes, yeah, I think that would be like a 30 or 40 point spread. I could be wrong, but I don't know. But that's a kind of a good topic, right? I like that. That was fun to talk about. So yeah, just look up the best team in Tennessee high school, and I can't remember who had been.
Oakland, Alcoa, and Brentwood
Yeah.
Academy are who the list is the top 3.
So UMass would destroy Oakland. There's just no way.
I wonder, I wonder if the size. See, I think the size is the big factor.
Oh yeah. Because you look at their the linemen.
The Minutemen football.
Like Oakland High School's offensive line, they may have one 300-pounder, but you look at UMass, every one of those guys are going to be just
big guys. Huh?
And the defensive line, that's where Oakland's defensive line would be outmatched against the offensive line.
So there's Joshua Nobles, their defensive lineman, 250 pounds.
6'4", 250.
6'4".
And you got to look, he's a senior, right?
Oh, he's a graduate.
So he's probably 23 going up against an 17, 18-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
That's
the
where
age bracket difference,
I
right?
mean, that's a man against a kid.
And then here's the linebacker, senior, 235 and 6'2".
Yeah.
And these ain't like 235 fat. These are 235 muscle.
Oh, yeah. And them linebackers probably run as way faster than the running back for Oakland. Or just as fast. Like, they're just... Yeah, I'm
trying to find the offensive line. Let's see here.
Now, I'd be interested to see... I would go watch it if Oakland High School played Cumberland. But even then, Cumberland's going to be the favorite.
Well, Cumberland's not going to be a D1, right?
They're NAIA.
You're right. They're
And
that's
they're
like next
step
level
up
down.
from community college.
Gotcha.
But I think even then Cumberland wins. It might be close in the first half.
Against Oakland, huh?
Yeah, high school. Yep.
I still haven't there we go. Offensive lineman, 6'6", 300 pounds.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
He's a redshirt freshman, so he's 19.
Then here's another
Yeah.
freshman, 290 pounds, 6'5".
Look at old Peyton Miller, redshirt junior, 6'3", 310.
Dude, he looks like a beast.
Yeah. So he's probably 21, pushing a 17-year-old around.
None of these guys are 6 foot. All these guys are 3 to 4 inches taller.
Yeah. Look, 6'6", 330. Who was that guy? Greg Knox, a senior? Yeah. So, I mean,
Let's see. So we said Oakland was considered. Let's see if I can
Tennessee.
find Oakland High School football roster.
And it may give
Max
sizes.
Preps, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's see here.
Yeah, that would be your best. Okay, there you go.
Wait a second. I'm trying to find
offensive line.
trying to find an offensive lineman.
It's a linebacker. Let's see.
Let's see here.
Okay, look at your defensive tackle. 5'10", 200. He's got to go against the 6'5", 300-pounder. See, there's...
Yeah, he's going to struggle.
Yeah. Find us an off. I wish there was another line.
They're not
Okay,
giving
there's a
any
guard
sizes here.
tackle. Oh, my gosh.
5'8", 255.
Yeah.
These guys are going to be like midgets compared to the.
So there's no, you'd have to compare it to Cumberland. And even then against Cumberland.
Yeah, I'm froze up. So
Yeah. So
I'm doing too many comparisons.
yeah.
Google says no more for you.
But it was that's fun, right? I would like to see like Oakland play Cumberland just to see. I think of the three, that's the closest game.
Are there any community colleges that have football teams in Tennessee? I don't know of any. Do you know of a community college with?
I don't know. I'd say there is. I'm not sure right off the top of my head. Yeah, I'm not real sure.
Let's see. Jackson State
Okay.
is launching a women's flag football team. Thank you, AI. Of course. Of course. Yeah, all intramural. For competitive college football in Tennessee, go to Middle Tennessee State.
Yeah.
That comes from MTSU's website, of course. AI says MTSU is competitive.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I don't know of JUCOs being football places in Tennessee. I guess it's
Yeah,
more
I
of a
don't
thing
know.
outside of Tennessee because I've never seen it in Tennessee before.
Yeah, there are, but just not. Yeah, no, not as many. And I don't. I think you're right. I don't know that there is in Tennessee.
I mean, I know there's like
Right, there
baseball
are.
and
Yeah, because
there's
Ball
other
State,
sports. I mean, Ball
Motlow.
State here has got baseball,
Mm-hmm.
basketball, softball,
Softball.
women's volleyball.
Yeah, yeah. They a lot of those don't have football. They got baseball, basketball.
Yeah, there's no football at all.
Mm-mm. Yeah, so
So I couldn't walk on to a community college football team.
no, you couldn't because they don't have one.
They don't
That's the
have
only-
one.
Yeah,
That's right.
you could if they had one.
They don't have one.
Do you have any years of eligibility left? Could you go? No, because you've already went through school.
Once you graduate, you can't go back. I don't think.
I might have some years left because I never
Yeah,
graduated.
you would.
I got 3 years left.
That's right.
What if I took a year to get in shape and tried to go to a
But
Cumberland and
how
play
does-
on Cumberland
How does
football team?
eligibility work though? Like,
I don't know.
is it
Dude.
based on being in school or is it based on being on a team? It's like, okay, if I didn't play for a team 1 year, how does that impact my eligibility?
I don't know. I wonder if I could go and play for
That means you
Cumberland.
could go back and play for Cumberland.
Yeah. Could I get a Tennessee Hope scholarship?
Actually, you can. Not the Hope.
That
You wouldn't
should
be
be
able to
my
get the,
goal.
You
I
wouldn't be
need
able to get the Hope. You'd be able to get. There's a returning student scholarship program in Tennessee
Okay.
that you can.
And then
get.
try to walk on to the football team?
Let's see, returning college student scholarships, Tennessee. There's
Dude, that would
they
be
call
so
it something specific, and I can't remember. Tennessee Reconnect. That's it. It's the primary last dollar scholarship for adults returning to college in Tennessee. It offers free tuition, part-time or full-time enrollment at community colleges or TCATs. So they're not. It doesn't even look like they're going to offer it for a bachelor's.
I wonder if I could. I wonder, like, if you went to Cumberland and and tried to walk on to the football team.
Oh, there's a non-traditional Hope available for Reconnect students transferring to a four-year institution like MTSU.
I need the non-traditional hope.
after earning an associate's degree. So you'd have to do your associates first.
Yeah. Huh.
So you'd have to start like at a community college, do 2 years at community college,
Yeah.
then transfer to a 4-year. And you could transfer to Cumberland.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
And then try to walk on to the
that would be
football team.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. That would be fun to try it.
wonder
But I
what their-
bet it would
You
hurt.
get smoked. Yeah,
Oh, it
you
would
get
hurt.
smoked.
I wouldn't necessarily. It
Your
would
body
just,
would just
my
be
body would just
destroyed.
hurt. It would hurt because I hurt.
Because we hurt just by being.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I walked to the refrigerator and I hurt. I mean, yeah. But there's still that part of me, like the competitive part of me was like,
I
I
can
would
still
want
do
to
it.
try. Right? Yeah, yeah.
I can still do it, even though my body says no.
Yep. So yeah. This last guy here, he was the defensive tackle, and this leads. You know what? I'm gonna. So we're talking height and size there. I want to tell you. So I looked up. Speaking of that, this is a good transition, actually. Um, we're looking at sizes of different levels of playing. So I looked up because through the years, I notice it here when I'm looking up these players. Like that Hannah guy that played the 70s and 80s for the Patriots. He was offensive lineman. What did we say? 6'2", 260.
Yep.
So
You said John Hanna, right?
yeah, so I got to looking. I was like, all right, let me look this up. I looked up what was the average size of NFL offensive linemen by decades. So he was 70s and 80s. So I'll skip down to the 70s. In the 1970s, the average size of a lineman was 6'3", 255.
So he was just under.
Okay, 6'2", 265. So
Yep.
wait, in 1980s.
Just under in height and just over in weight.
Yeah, and in the 1980s, it jumped to 6'4", 272. So he's right there for the 70s, and then guys started getting bigger into the 80s.
I wonder how much the pay changed
I don't know.
during that time.
Oh man,
I wonder if the pay impacted, hey, I'm a big boy. I may want to play football because now I can become, a millionaire or whatever. Like,
I
what
don't
was
think-
the pay, average
I don't
pay
think
for
pay. I think pay maybe was like, hey, because if you go back, I don't know that pay has anything that kind of goes along with size per se. I
But
think
what I'm saying is it would attract more. Like the average starting
it attracts
salary,
more
1980, 78,000, and then average starting salary in 2000, 1.1 million.
sure.
What I'm saying is, like, maybe there was the same number of people that were big like that, but they didn't care about football because they're like, well, that's not going to do me any good. It doesn't matter.
No, I would say no, and here's my point to that: is look back 30 years ago, there were not the same amount of 300-pounders in the world as are now.
Oh, really?
Just in general, right? Your population's more.
Well, here we go. I'm going to click on AI mode.
Oh, jeez.
Let's say, okay,
And I think
why have NFL players gotten bigger? Let's see what AI says.
Okay.
Come on, AI, tell me something fun. Combination of professionalization, rule changes, and scientific advancements in training is what AI says. Do you agree with AI?
Yeah. The scientific advancements, yeah. I don't know what rule changes have to do with it.
A ban on blocking below the waist allowed offensive linemen to become top heavy and much larger without the
that
risk
makes
of
sense.
defenders
Okay.
constantly targeting their knees.
Okay. Well, then I agree with that rule change as well. So, but
Positional specialization. Limited substitution rules required players to play
yeah,
both offense and defense, favoring versatile mid-sized athletes.
that makes sense.
Modern rules allow for highly specialized platoons where linemen can focus entirely on being massive human walls.
I agree with that.
So in the 1950s, they required them to play both sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well,
This is what you were talking about advanced strength and nutrition.
mm-hmm.
Early football culture often viewed weightlifting as a fad that would make players muscle-bound and slow.
Which is weird.
Modern players utilize year-round sophisticated strength programs and precise caloric nutritional plans to maximize lean mass and explosiveness.
Yeah, the science and that stuff has really advanced. It's crazy.
Here's what I was talking about. As NFL salaries skyrocketed, the competition for roster spots intensified. So they're throwing that in there at the end.
Yeah. But
This
and
has
I think-
created a massive pipeline of elite, naturally large athletes who begin specialized training as early as elementary or high school.
yeah, and they weren't doing that back in the 50s, 60s, 20s, 30s. So, what do they say for offensive linemen in 1970? 255. Yeah, there you go.
They're saying about 254.
Mm-hmm.
2010s, 2020s, 310 to 315.
Yeah. Yep. So, and see, this is what's crazy. So in the 1920s, the average size of a lineman, 6'2", 11". You could have been a lineman.
Yeah.
You've been a good size line.
I
You're
would have been a good
6'1", right?
defensive.
Well, this is offensive guy.
Remember, I wanted to be a
yeah,
linebacker.
yeah. So 1920s, it was 6'2", 11". 1930s, it went up to 6'1", 220. 9 pound. Like, that's a jump in 10
That's
years.
a big jump.
So, but here's where I found it interesting. 1930s was 6'1", 220. The 1940s, 6'1", 221. So it didn't change in 10 years.
But that was war.
Right. So what is the reasoning?
We were at war, and the Army was making sure everybody stayed lean.
And then I wonder, because then you look from 40s to 50s. Look at the big jump there. 6'2", 234 in the 50s. So it jumped up. The average jumped up 13 pounds in 10 years, whereas the 30s to 40s, basically the same, 1 pound difference average. So did the war play a part in that?
See, when I picture the 50s, I picture everybody doing calisthenic workouts. You remember those old videos where they're all like doing the jumping jacks and the
right. So yeah.
I mean, that's what I don't know.
Do you
not
think
not a weight room. I don't picture them going,
Yeah.
I got the weights, lifting the weights.
Yeah, I don't, it's strange. I don't know, because you would think the 30s there wouldn't have been a big jump because you had the Great Depression in the late 20s, but it jumped up 9 pounds. But then 30s to 40s, it stayed relatively the same.
I don't know what the average compared to average pay.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know.
So they're saying they were paid $5,000 to $8,000, which is slightly higher than or comparable to the average American worker's income. Annual salary of $3,300. Oh my goodness!
So
they could live off of $3,000. Live good.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
In the 1950s, inflation just screwed us, man. Inflation's eat up our money, man. Eat up our money.
I don't. Yeah.
1950.
Yeah. That's crazy. But so in 1950s, the guys were 6'2", 234 average offensive linemen. 1960s, it jumped up 6'3", 251.
Now that's a big jump there.
Yeah, that is. But in the trends from the 40s, it jumped up 13 pounds to the 50s. Within another, was that 17 pounds, 40s or 50s to 60s.
Almost 20, yep.
And then you don't have a big change. 60s, and then the 70s, it was 6'3", 255, only a 4 pound difference. And then 70s to 80s, you go 6'4", 272. That's a pretty big jump. 17 pounds again from the 70s to the 80s.
Definitely a trend line, though.
Yeah. And then here's huge, and I think William Perry played a part of this.
The fridge.
Yeah. So in the 80s, I told you he was one of the first 300-pounders in the mid-80s. Well, in 1990s, the offensive line was 6'4", 300, when in the 80s they averaged 272. So almost 30 pounds difference. And then now, 2000, 6'4", 313, and then now, 6'4", 6'5", 310 plus is the average. So 100 years ago, so now you're looking at 6'5", 315. In 1920, 6'2", 11. So 5 inches taller on average, and over 100 pounds more, or right at 100 pounds more.
Oh, that's terrible.
The obese rate.
They're in my BMI class, but I'm fat and they're muscular.
I mean, yeah. So
I was sitting there thinking maybe I'd feel better about myself. I don't feel so.
But yeah, it's crazy how it's changed over time.
That's pretty big jumps, though.
Yeah. So in 100 years, it's went 100 pounds difference.
let's see. So I wonder.
So you got to think there's going to be a ceiling, right? So in like 100 years from now, our offensive lineman going to be like 420?
I can't imagine.
Right.
You really, you think that'll
No,
happen?
I don't think so. I mean, we're not going to be around to see, but I wouldn't think so.
So I was just looking up average height over time, and it doesn't seem that it's changed all that much.
Ah.
2000s to present 5'9", and in 1900 it was 5'7".
But how'd it go in the 80s and 90s, get up to 5'10 and a half? And now 2000s.
Peaking around 96, that was
Yeah.
right around us. We were the tall ones.
No, shit. I don't know. Sean says he's gotten heavier over time. Join the club. Welcome. Yeah, me too, Sean. Me too.
Thanks for making me feel better, Sean. I appreciate that,
Yeah.
buddy.
And it ain't taken 100 years for me to get heavier either.
But yeah, I mean, from a weight standpoint, right? We just eat less healthy, right? I mean, we're eating fast food and junk.
Yeah, junk.
So I wasn't worried about. I wouldn't think about weight, but if you think about height is not something that's impacted by our diet or dietary stuff. As
Well, and then no, height isn't. But weight, like I mean, food's more readily available. It's actually more like there's going out to eat. So it's a culture thing to do. Try all these different.
When I think back, man, when I
types of
was a kid,
food.
did your parents tell you need to clean your plate?
They did,
And nowadays it's like, well, they say, no,
but
don't overeat.
But here's the difference though. We hardly went out to eat.
It was all home cooked
My mom
meals.
cooked. So it wasn't like
Ours were too. It was the same
They
kind of
it
thing.
wasn't like they were buying McDonald's number 2 meal and saying you got to eat it and upsizing it and going to eat all of that. It was a meat, chicken with green beans,
some kind of veggies.
mashed potatoes or corn, and you got to eat all of that.
Yeah, and it was more of a you're trying not to eat the things you don't want to eat.
Yeah, a lot of times it was like, well, that's all. And if you didn't like it, that's all that's all I made tonight. You got to eat what
That's
your
right.
mama made.
Eat what your mama made.
And like Fridays, I think my wife and I talked a bit because she said they went out to eat all the time. I said we didn't, and I said Fridays my mom would get either Captain D's or pizza.
Oh, that way she's got one night where she didn't go out
Yeah,
to
and
eat.
Saturday night we cooked. She would cook something on Saturdays, but Friday night a lot of times is.
Well, it's hard too when you got two working.
Yeah.
Nowadays,
Well,
everybody.
my mama worked too,
husband
but she
and
would
wife working.
cook. She would cook when she got home.
Oh, really? She was working
Yeah.
full time.
Yeah. But we would eat, like I said, I can remember them getting Captain D's on Fridays or like little pizza.
That was like the special treat.
Yeah. And she didn't have to cook. I don't want to cook on Friday night. And then like Sundays, we would go to one of my grandmothers, either my dad's mom or my mom's mom, and they cooked.
Family
And it
time
was
cooking.
southern, like it was, fried chicken, green bean squash, tomato, whatever come out of the garden. And and you did, and I would want to eat all of that.
It was good.
Yeah.
Good cooking.
Sweet tea though, we would have tea for.
Oh boy,
Yeah, but I mean,
the southern sweet tea.
so I wonder, eating like the, I don't know what you call it, the concept of eating has changed.
Yeah,
Like
maybe.
it's more for fun. Like you do it as also.
It's more of an entertainment experience now.
Yeah. You go for an experience.
Kind of like East Nashville Beer Works.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Going for an experience, not
Mhm.
just going for a meal.
Yeah. So, I mean, there's all kinds of things that play into it. But I could see, I guess like everything, there's maybe we're on the downside coming back to where eating gets a little better, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
But the stuff they're putting in, I think if we went back to more people growing gardens, you would see that trend.
We're trying.
I know your eggs, man. I eat them things.
That's right. The chickens are cranking them out.
I love.
And I know what the chickens are eating. They're eating good stuff.
Yeah, yeah,
I give them treats on the regular. Make them happy.
yeah.
We got happy chickens here.
Happy chickens, more eggs.
That's right. Getting 7 a day.
Cause man, I think last week I went home, and I wasn't real. Cause sometimes I don't eat before I come here, or I have a little snack. I got home, just made me 2 eggs, put a little cheese on it, and a little turkey, like sliced fried it with the egg, and then
Good
no
stuff.
bread or nothing, just so good.
Good stuff.
And that held me, that was enough.
When we
And I
had the
can't
garden going, it was really good.
Yeah.
And I sit there and I think back. I mean, they had the whole. Back in the day, it seemed like everybody was doing the canning and the preserving and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know how to do any of that.
Yeah, no, I don't either.
Do you know how to do that?
I don't. I'd have to have my mom teach me.
I mean, I know
Or my
there's YouTube
dad,
videos
yeah.
about how to do it, but
And that's something I wish I would learn, know how to do, but it is a lot of work though.
yeah, it is.
But
you can
I
just
think-
go to the store and get you a can
know,
of
yeah.
green beans for $1 or $2 or
Yeah.
something.
And so to that, we're like, oh yeah, why would I do that when I can just go? So my meemaw, my dad's mom, I can remember her complaining about going to the store, and she'd make fried chicken. She would buy the whole chicken, because I remember Dad said when he was a kid, they'd go out there, they had chickens. She would just go wring one's neck, pluck it, and make
Do
cut
the
it.
real deal.
And I can remember her complaining about, she's like, I can't believe people would pay $2 more or $1, whatever it was,
For it to be
for
plucked.
cut up chicken. She would buy the whole chicken. Once she got older and didn't have chickens, she'd go to the grocery store, but buy the whole
so much
chicken,
cheaper.
and she would just cut. She was like, why
Cutting
would you
it
buy?
up for $2?
Yeah.
Paid $2 for
Yeah,
cutting it
she
up?
couldn't believe that people would buy already cut chicken. Why don't you just cut it yourself?
Well, my dad was a butcher.
Was it?
Did I tell you about that?
Mm-mm.
He owned a butcher shop in Cincinnati with my grandfather.
Okay.
They almost ended up doing all the steaks for all the Waffle Houses in
Oh
Cincinnati.
wow.
But yeah, he, like Dad, knew all the parts and how to cut it up. And
Yeah.
I mean, he
and
probably
they
could have taken a whole cow and just.
And yeah, quartered it up. And
Yep.
all that, yeah.
Yep.
Well, and it makes sense, like, and my father-in-law, he'll go buy, if he finds a good deal, like a ribeyes. I think you've talked about this, and
Like
buy
buy
the
the
whole
big
ribeye,
one.
and then he'll cut it up and freeze it
Cut it into
because
pieces.
it's cheaper to cut. Yeah, have your 10, 12, however many steaks you get out of it.
Well, that's what we do. Costco's got the,
I thought
The
you
big,
said
thick
you,
ones,
Yeah, and
yeah.
then you cut them up.
and then I'll slice them in halves, butterfly
Yeah.
'em or whatever. But I don't know how much cheaper it is.
no,
I should pay more attention, I guess.
Yeah.
Life is busy,
Yeah, I know it.
and we've gotten heavier. So
Yeah.
as Sean says,
Well, back then when you were canning and picking,
you're
and
too
you were
physically busy working it to
you're burning it
burn
all
it
off.
off. As you're making the food, you're burning it
Yeah.
off.
Going and butchering the cow. And, picking all the corn and vegetables and tending to the garden. I mean, you're moving. That's every day.
Of course, it's the same kind of thing, though. Like, they want you not to do it because then they can raise the price on you. But I
Yeah.
think that's also what brought eggs down. They raised the price and the
I
demand
think
for
more
chickens.
People
Started saying, well, I have chickens in the backyard.
Yes.
All of a sudden, now you got everybody with chickens. I don't know how many people we've said, hey, we'll give you free eggs.
You've given
And they're
me
like,
free-
oh, well, so-and-so's got chickens. They already give us eggs. The neighbors, both 3 of the neighbors
Mhm.
around us,
Mhm.
so-and-so's got chickens. They're already giving us eggs.
Yeah,
And I'm just like, wow. But
that's crazy.
it makes sense, though, because when we were looking at chickens,
Mhm.
it was when egg prices were crazy. Remember that
Mhm.
time?
Well, last year when you got them, you weren't there. I knew some other people that were getting chickens and raising them the same. Like
Same kind of
it
thing.
was a boom of people
was a
going and
thing.
getting chickens.
And when you went to the store to get the chickens,
Mm-hmm.
they were sold out of chickens.
Yeah, because I have to go to Tractor Supply to get feed for my pigs and sheep, and I remember going and man, the little section where they had them all would
They were sold
always
out.
be gone. Yeah,
That's not
and
the
that
case
was
this
last
year.
year. No, it's not because I
Egg
just
prices
went.
come back down, and
Yeah.
now people are like, yeah, forget
Yeah.
this.
Well, because you got like you said, a neighborhood's got there's probably 6, 7 houses, and they got all
All the
'cause
eggs,
your eggs
from
are
mine
they're,
because
they're
I'm paying
yeah,
for all the food for their
yeah.
eggs.
Which is funny to think that
But you
like
get so many eggs, I can't eat all these eggs.
yeah. No, it's crazy how many you got because I saw that whole
I mean, I thought so when we first did it, they were like, "Oh yeah, you're not gonna, you're not gonna, none of them, you're gonna have half of them die." They were all
Right.
about half of them are gonna die.
Yeah.
And I went down. I was
You
at
didn't-
Tractor Supply, and somebody
Yeah.
said that about she was looking at chickens. She says, "Yeah, my friend got chickens, and half of them died."
you must have raised yours right.
Well,
You didn't
I
have-
asked, "How did they die?"
Uh-huh.
They got taken by predators.
Oh yeah, you
Right?
kept them.
I built a compound
Yeah,
out there.
no,
They got
yeah.
like Fort Knox around them.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody getting to those chickens. And then we got the dogs running around running anything off.
Mhm. No,
Anything that gets close.
There's nothing getting yours.
Nothing's gonna get my chickens. So that's
Well-
why I said happy chickens make happy eggs, man.
Something get your chickens, will probably get you too.
Yeah.
It's got to be big.
If it's gonna get through that, it's gonna be serious
Yeah,
business.
Yeah, you better be ready
It's
to
gonna
fight.
get through the Jrod compound. I better be ready. It's gonna be one of them big
man.
old bears,
Yeah,
grizzly bear or something.
yeah,
Bobcat. Dogs will be gone before that happens, probably.
right. Yeah, no, they'd have to kill your dogs too.
Yeah, because the dogs ain't gonna put up with that.
No.
They'll risk it all. Did I tell you about the dogs facing off with a deer that was trying to stomp them?
Oh man,
Oh yeah,
you have to be careful. A deer will.
that deer come around and the dogs are barking, jumping at the
Mhm.
deer, trying to get the deer to go away.
Yeah,
And the deer's rearing up trying to stomp them.
really.
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. And I was trying to run the deer off. I don't want my dogs to get stomped
Yeah, no.
because they will. Them dogs get too close to get stomped.
They say if you keep a donkey around too, like coyotes and wild ant, they'll kick the crap out of a cat. Like
You got a donkey?
no, but
I
they
need to
say a
get me one,
donkey
I
would
guess.
protect.
He may kick me though.
Yeah. Yeah.
That donkey's gonna kick me.
Yeah. But they say they're kind of like
Kind of like your rooster that wants to go after you.
yeah. I have to hit it about once a month. He's starting to buck up again on me. I don't know what to do with.
Don't abuse the rooster now. You
No,
can't be abusing your
I
rooster.
think I need to
He-
get it.
now
some
you get to let
hens.
him abuse you, but
I think I need to throw a hen in there. I think he's just frustrated.
well, that may be true. That
He's-
hen may not make it
yeah.
long if you only got one.
I know. Yeah.
You may need to throw a couple in there.
Yeah. But I don't. Yeah.
We had some friends up in Gallatin that had a rooster and hens. Of course, you can't. Who knows what you're gonna get egg wise?
Oh.
You might get a surprise in your egg.
Really?
Yeah, because now you're breeding.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
But the whole deal was apparently, I guess, the rooster was so rough on the chickens it was killing them.
oh God. Yeah.
So you may have to buy you extras.
Yeah.
It won't be predators; it'll be Papa.
But yeah, so I don't know. Bottom line, the moral. I couldn't say that.
Moral of the
of this
story?
story is get your own garden and farm animals.
Get your own food,
and you'll go
and
back
don't let your rooster get frustrated.
You'll get back down to the 1930s.
Don't let your rooster get sexually
yes,
frustrated.
Yeah, yeah. And then you'll lose weight and go back to 6'1", 220
That's right.
instead of 6'4", 315. That's how to get smaller offensive linemen.
That's right. Go off the grid.
Yep. All right, that was good stuff. What else you want to talk about? I had one other 1970, or not 19.
Well, we touched on the discussion about the 2014 playoff a little bit before the
Yeah.
show. And
Yeah,
I thought it was interesting that the Big Ten, Tony Petitti, refuses to step down from a 2014 playoff. That's why we're going to be doing 12 again instead of 16. And apparently, Heupel and Kirby Smart are both pushing for the 2014 now.
Kirby Smart and Heupel, you said?
Yep.
So they're, well, I guess this year it's staying at 12. Here's what I think too, though. I think Notre Dame's wants to keep it at 12.
Oh yeah.
Because remember
they
their
got
ties.
a special deal.
If it goes more than 12, their deal goes
Their
away.
deal disappears.
So I wonder if they're playing more of a role behind the
Interesting.
scenes and no one's saying.
I didn't think about that.
Because we talked about that before. If it went to 16 or more than 12,
Then their deal's gone.
their deal goes away.
But they got a special deal now that guarantees them a spot.
Right.
What was the deal? It seemed like it was like if they were ranked in the top 15, they got an automatic bid or something.
Well, if they're the top 12, they get in.
No matter what.
Yeah. And I can't remember if there was something about the bye or not.
So going into next season, I thought they were going to do a straight seed, but are they still going to do a group of 5 in that mix?
Yeah, I think that's, or is it going to? Well, they did straight seed this year, but they had that caveat of the. So it's going to remain 12 team.
Automatic bids, 4 highest ranked conference champions, top ranked group of 6 champion, and 7 at large. The issue this year wasn't it the at large that was the issue?
So it was the pack. Well,
and then there was a group of 5, and there was a unranked conference champion or something.
Yeah. Well, no, because this year, because the ACC didn't live up to their. They weren't one of the top ranked conference champs, so that allowed a second team to jump in because of who was it that won?
Because Duke won.
Duke won it, yeah. And so, does that go away? Is that what it's saying? Structure includes automatic bids for 4 highest ranked. Automatic conference champions in the Power 4. Okay, so this year they get the Power 4 gets 4 conference champs in, then a top ranked group of 6. So they're including the Pac-10 that's coming back as a group of, instead of the group of 5, group of 6. They're not saying they're a power conference. The way I'm understanding
They're not
that.
giving them power conference status anymore. So now it's just the Power 4.
They're including
ACC,
the Pac,
Big 10, Big 12, and SEC.
yeah, and then the Pac-12 is a part of the group of 6. Which to me makes sense if you see all the teams that are going to be in the Pac-12. They're not a power conference anymore.
Wasn't it all like group of 5 teams anyway that moved into the?
Yeah, mostly. Except for Washington State and Oregon State. They stayed in.
But they were the ones that stayed with the conference
Yes.
from the original.
Yeah. So they kind of hurt themselves.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
But I guess to each their own.
Well, I guess if they had left, then that would have been the end of the conference period.
So, yeah. Then your Pac-12 just goes away. The decision to stick. AI says the decision to stick with 12 teams rather than expanding, driven by a need for more time to evaluate the format. That says courtesy of ESPN.
Yeah, but it's AI.
So
Let's see what AI says about Tony Petiti.
so he and Heupel and who'd you say Kirby were pushing for 24? Why not 16? Why are they pushing for 24 teams?
Well, so here's the deal. What I was hearing was that the reason why, there you go, Kirby Smart and Josh Heupel, AI went straight to it.
Mm-hmm.
And then TCU's Sonny Dykes. But what my understanding is the reason why they're saying it is because they're looking at the landscape of now I got to play 9 SEC games. And so I'm going to have more losses.
Yeah, because it's saying
so I need to have a chance to play, and it's going to likely be that I'm going to be pushed out because I'm going to have more losses.
See, yeah.
And they're looking at Vanderbilt. What happened to Vandy? You got a 10-2 SEC team that didn't end up making the field.
Right. Which now, though, looking at hindsight, they might have got, I don't know. I argued hard for them to be in. I still think they should have been in at 10-2,
but then you
look at
saw
the
them in the bowl
results,
game, and you're like, oh my gosh.
and you see the SEC's results in the bowl games. And
Oh
you're
yeah,
like, well,
SEC
maybe.
got smoked.
I know. You're like, well, maybe they
the
didn't
SEC
belong.
was
Yeah.
down.
But
they're also, I know Heupel, that I think that Heupel's starting to look at, is my job going to be on the line if I'm not making the playoffs? So by
Yeah.
making it 24 teams, it's going to make
They're
it easier.
ensuring they get in. Yeah.
It's going to make it easier to get into the run.
So they both. I wonder why Kirby, because like I kind of, if you're one of those top schools that's getting in it every year when it was 4 and 8, you want to go leave it at that. I can get in. I don't care if anybody else gets
And then
in.
he saw all the SEC teams lose in the playoff,
Yeah,
including his team.
they're worried about that ninth.
Oh, everybody's upset. Kirby's really upset about that ninth game.
But I say shut up and just play it. Big Ten's already doing it. The Big 12's doing it. The only other ones that weren't was the ACC, but they're doing it. They jumped with SEC, and now all of them are playing 9 games.
Well, all the other conferences are arguing that the bottom of their conferences are not as good as the bottom of the SEC.
Well, that's what the SEC's arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that they're. But, I mean, this year, though, you got to go maybe
not.
Yeah, maybe not. I mean,
Maybe not.
Illinois and Iowa.
But that doesn't. So
Beating
what? But what
Tennessee,
happened?
Vandy.
But what happened in the playoffs though, is not indicative of the bottom of the conference.
I'm not talking about the playoffs. I'm talking about Illinois beat Tennessee in the Music City Bowl. Iowa beat Vanderbilt.
Oh, you're talking
getting
about
down
in the
to
bowl
mid-
games.
Yeah, you're
The
getting
mid to lower teams
yeah.
in the Big Ten all
When
beat
you had those
SEC teams.
matchups, they were beating.
Beating the SEC teams.
Yeah.
And these were the SEC teams that were supposed to be in the playoffs.
And be good. Yeah, that's what I mean. And who Missouri got beat by? Who beat them? I think it was an ACC team. So I mean, that argument is kind of weakened when you look at the results. You know, hindsight, right? You go, well, this
I don't
year is
know.
kind of like maybe you do want to play
That
a
was
ninth.
painful to watch. I tell you.
Maybe
that
you
much.
do want to play a ninth SEC game.
Oh yeah, so you can avoid those teams.
Yeah, yeah. Because then you know what their argument is going to be. They're going to they're going to schedule 3 cupcakes and go, well, we're playing 9 SEC games. And then if the conference is down, well, then everybody's going to go, yeah, but your conference is down and you played 3 cupcakes, so your strength of schedule is awful.
Will the conference be down that much?
I don't know.
Did we? How many SEC teams played bowl games against teams that were not in the Big Ten?
I think it's going to be hard to tell from year to year now because of NIL.
Oh yeah.
You're
So
not going to know.
you don't have that
from one year to the
tradition.
next.
You're not going to have that legacy. You're not going to have that
Yeah.
depth that's been there for a while.
Yeah, I don't. I
'Cause
think
so
that's-
many players are going to be moving from team to team to team. Wow.
Yeah.
Is college football even going to be the same?
No. This year, to me, proved it's different. And it's only going to continue to get different. It's a different animal than it's ever been.
Is your team really going to be a team? Or are you just going to be rooting
It
for
is,
a
but it's
jersey?
going to be individual. Yeah, you're rooting for the colors, and you're rooting for the school that exists in your town. You're not going to know the players.
Because
you-
all the
like
players
you
will be
used
different
to.
next year.
Yeah.
You're
No,
not going to see them grow at your team.
Yeah, no, it. Yeah.
Ugh.
And I mean, we've talked about it.
I know.
It's
we
coming.
beat
It
this
just you
dead
still
horse.
don't like it, but that's it. I might like it because Vandy's actually, if they keep going down their road, then I'm all
Vandy's
for
got the money, man.
someone there has decided to spend money, and I think it's helping.
Yeah, they got my NBA money.
Yeah. No, that money's.
That money's gone.
I don't know. They might be using it now. They saved
They probably put
'cause
it into an endowment. And
back in the
making money
day.
off of
Yeah,
it.
back in the day, they didn't want to spend no money.
Oh
so,
yeah,
So maybe they are using your money now.
that's right. They use my money to build more
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, more money, more problems is what. Yeah, there you go.
It worked today.
That's right. I was gonna say Biggie Smalls said that. More money, more problems.
He did. He did. He did.
Let's see here. Well, there's some stuff here. We're gonna have take this time to say next week. Next week we'll be doing a show Sunday, Selection Sunday.
So we won't be doing our
Jared's-
Thursday night show. We
Jared's
won't be doing
reliving
Friday.
spring break and going down to Florida.
As an old man now.
Yeah. Virginia beat.
30
Yeah,
day.
Virginia beat Missouri. That's right, Sean. So in Virginia's, Virginia got beat by Duke in the and everybody thought, Virginia stinks. Well, then they beat Missouri because Duke beat Virginia. So, yeah, that goes to the point. I don't know. I think the SEC is down, and they maybe need to be quiet a minute until they.
And they may stay down.
Yeah.
We talked about the money thing.
Mm-hmm.
A lot bigger companies to spend bigger money up north.
I don't know how much I buy that. I mean, I understand what they're saying and the point, but I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. So we have a show next Sunday at East Nashville Beer Works. I have. We talked about the World Baseball Classic. I do have one. This is kind of fun.
U.S. wealth is heavily concentrated in the Northeast and the West.
Well, no, I'm not disputing that, but I don't think that's a direct
correlation.
of why the SEC might not be as good down this year.
You don't think it's just because of the wealth that can go into the programs?
Yeah, I just think players now they don't want to sit on the bench and play their junior year when they can go somewhere and play as a sophomore. People want to play now. And if X school says you're going to play, then they go and play. You know what I mean?
Sean's comparing it to G League, huh?
NIL parody, I guess. No, that's fine. Feels like yeah. Because they all bounce around. G League's the minor league at NBA.
And so in the G League, you don't have a lot of franchise players, huh?
Well, they're yeah, it's like the farm system of each NBA team.
So it's like who knows what you're going to get this year versus next year.
Yeah, it changes. Just it changes.
So Memphis is the hustle, huh?
Yep.
You ever been to a hustle game?
No. I've not been into any of these.
Oh, there's a Birmingham Squadron, huh?
Who do they feed or whatever?
And the College Park Skyhawks.
That's in Georgia.
Yeah, maybe we should go to a G League game. That sounds pretty interesting to me.
I'd rather go to a college basketball game.
The Rip City Remix.
Yeah, I mean all that. Yeah. So they probably feed Seattle, the Rip City Remix, Sacramento.
But who would Birmingham feed?
I don't know.
The Birmingham Squadron.
I'm not sure who they feed.
When I type in Birmingham, they
Mhm.
come up. G League, the Orleans Pelicans, New Orleans Pelicans. Huh?
There you go.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's the closest.
Proximity.
Yeah.
So College Park Skyhawks.
Atlanta Hawks.
So everybody else is really proximity. Ooh, look at this. The Rio
Yeah.
Grande Valley Vipers. The Mexico City Capitanes.
Dang. Wonder who they feed. And so
The Capitanes competed as a member club in the Liga Nacional de what? I don't even know how to say it.
current member of the G League.
Doesn't say who they feed though.
Maybe they don't feed anybody.
That's crazy.
Who are they affiliated with? And I don't even know how it works anymore.
They don't have an affiliation, looks like to me.
And is it like Is the G League kind of, because this is a bubble season. No mention was made. The captains participate. I don't know. I don't know enough about the G League to really
A
talk
bubble
about it.
season?
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know.
They're definitely on the G League map, though.
Yeah.
I wonder if they treat it like a national feeder, so people could play for that team and then potentially level up to the Noblesville Boom.
They probably feed the Pacers.
Some crazy names.
Yeah. Yeah.
The Wisconsin Herd.
Probably feed Milwaukee Bucks.
Yep.
Windy City obviously feeds the Bulls. The Minnesota team feeds the Timberwolves. Or no, Iowa Wolves probably feed. No, that's weird. Yeah, they feed the Timberwolves. I don't know who Sioux Falls Skyforce.
Delaware Bluecoats.
Probably feed the Celtics. No. Maine
That's
Celtics.
the Maine Celtics.
I don't know. That's
Delaware
crazy.
Bluecoats.
I wouldn't mind having something like a hat with the Delaware Bluecoats. That'd be cool. Their logo looked pretty cool.
The Delaware Bluecoats.
76ers. That makes sense. Philadelphia.
That's not the logo, though. What was the logo? I like this logo better.
Changed, yeah.
It's like a horse.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's a better.
I like that logo. Yeah.
I wish they'd go back to that.
Yep. And then the Capital City Go-Go. The Go-Go.
And Washington.
The G League, huh?
Yeah.
So you've never been to a G League game?
Nah. Back in the day when I watched, don't forget about the Mad Ants. Who's the Mad Ants?
Where's the Mad Ants?
I don't see them on your map there.
Maybe they don't exist anymore. Did you go see the Mad Ants?
No, Reagan says that. Don't forget them.
Oh, now they're the Boom.
Oh, okay. There you go.
They're not Mad Ants anymore. They're
They
Booms.
changed it to the Boom.
The Indiana Mad Ants have rebranded to the Noblesville Boom.
Formerly Fort Wayne. Relocated to Hamilton County. All right. Well, that makes sense.
I wonder what that logo looked like. I bet that's why Reagan mentioned it.
Yeah, I bet it's probably, actually, to me, just off the top of my head, it would be a better.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. It's a good logo, but
I like the Mad Ants name better than the Boom, but the logo, I think the Boom's logo is a little better.
yeah, it does look a little.
But they're kind of, you see how they kind of kept it with the, see
Gotta
how the
let the-
M,
Let our folks look at the logos here.
yeah.
But
See
yeah,
how
you
it
can see the M in the
looks similar to that around the Boom.
the little explosion.
Yeah. But,
That ant looks pretty mad.
yeah. I don't want to play him in basketball when he's that mad. Yeah. G League, man, I have no idea. I know that the former Stackhouse coached at the G League, then came to Vanderbilt, and he was awful coach.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jerry Stackhouse?
Yep. Yeah. He was a great NBA player, played at North Carolina, but coaching
there he's doing the VU,
Yeah,
huh?
coaching wise, he did not do good.
How long was he at Vandy?
3 years, I believe it was. No, 5 years, 19 to 24. Because in 2 years, Mark Byington has made him look like, what were you doing? The 2 years that Mark Byington's been here now.
Oh, he turned it around. Huh?
Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know if it's recruiting. Because Stackhouse, he was in the pros, and in the G League, you don't have to necessarily recruit. I don't know what it is, but he has done way better.
Yeah, because Vandy basketball, weren't they like the highest ranked SEC team most recently? I thought they were.
Not now. They've had
Fall off a little
about
bit.
the last month here. Last 6 games, it's been tough. They did win on Tuesday.
So that brings up another question. So I know we've kind of talked a little bit about college basketball, but we've almost completely ignored it. And I wonder if the regular season even matters.
Now, getting near to March Madness. We haven't talked about it, but I have followed Vandy. I've watched a lot of their games this year, and I've followed them, and it does.
I mean, it does to make sure you make it into the tournament,
Yeah,
but does it really?
yeah, it does. I think it does.
I follow football big time, but I don't know
Yeah.
very many people who follow basketball until the actual tournament begins. Then everybody gets their brackets out, and then everybody's
Mhm.
going to pick their teams.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, like I said, now I've only just followed Vanderbilt. I hadn't, and you kind of keep up who's at the top of the SEC, but just I don't keep up with everybody in the SEC. I think as you get, I mean, you got 16 teams now. I think making these conferences bigger,
Making it not as engaging.
yeah, you're like, I got to keep up with all of these teams.
Interesting.
It used to be 12, and you're like, okay, I can, and it stayed this,
Well, you combine that with
and the
with
players
NIL
stayed. They
stuff,
didn't move
changing
as
players
much.
all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah. I think it kind of hurts. You
Hurts
just
the
go, I'm going
sport,
to
huh?
keep up with this school, and I can't keep up with the other 8, 9, 10 schools in the SEC that are supposed to be good anymore. So
Well, you want to talk a little
think
bit
it
about
hurts
our show coming up again, and then
yeah, and then
we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
Don't forget to miss us. Don't miss us. Don't miss us. Don't miss us. East Nashville Beer Works.
Speaking of March Madness and picking
March
your brackets.
15th, we're going to be doing the pre-bracket show Sunday, March 15th, 4:30, live at East Nashville Beer Works. Looking forward to seeing you there. Don't forget they got great beverages, great food. Go visit our friends at East Nashville Beer Works. Grab you some goodies today.
We will. Yeah.
We'll see you there next Sunday. And don't forget also to check out our friends at Caddy Uniform. CaddyUniform.com. Grab you some good gifts, golf gifts, great hats. They got a whole collection of SEC hats to check out and grab as gifts for family and friends. So be sure to catch us, East Nashville Beer Works. We look forward to seeing you there.
March
Madness, March 15th.
March 15th. Selection
show,
Sunday.
Selection Sunday. So it should be a lot of fun.
Yeah. Won't be next Thursday. We'll be off. Jared's in Florida on spring break with MTV. But Sunday is our next show at East Nashville Beer Works.
Yep.
That's right. Thanks for watching.
It's been an Abbott Scott production.
I'll dump up my salad, any vegetables, fruits I throw out there. Like they love Halloween, like October.
Give him candy.
No. Yeah, they
No
come
one eats
trick or
those
treat.
black jelly beans.
Pumpkins, man.
You get to go eat Pop-Tarts.
Do you know how much swag they get? The gift bags the players get from these bowl games?
I want some swag, baby.
They get watches. They get all kinds of stuff. They've gotten PlayStations before. They get all kinds of stuff. And so that's what, like, you're taking that away. You're saying I don't want any of that. You can still go have a good time and enjoy it with your teammates that some of them aren't ever going to see each other anymore. What if they don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think it's a baby thing to do.
They're like, what is Jared doing? He's sitting on the ground. Oh no, that's the guy that's supposed to say if it's a home run or not.
Back there waving. Hey, Mama, Daddy, I'm right back here.
Is he waving at his parents or saying that was a home run?
Roosters don't.
Roosters can't lay eggs.
Oh, I know, but they're there. So, well, some hens don't need a rooster. That's what but some hens do need roosters.
Well, no, all hens will lay eggs, but to make another chicken, they have to have a rooster. So
Okay.
similar to the way people make other people.
Thanks for the birds and bees talk, Matt.
Red flash.
I don't think you want to see a red flash. I might not.
Oh,
be
they've got it like a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
Flash. Oh my gosh,
Dude, is that their mascot?
dude, it's a monk.
He is.
Their mascot, Red Flash, is a monk.
Can we
You've
put that
got to
up?
be
That's
kidding
the
me.
Best.
This is the best mascot I think I've ever.
Next thing you know, Carl is in my window trying to poke
Yeah.
me in the chest, and
Wow.
Because
Carl is in
And-
incredible shape, right?
Yeah.
I mean, Carl is
did he
Carl
do
is
the backflip?
jacked. Yeah, he's the guy who did the backflip.
So when he won a race, Jared, he would do a backflip.
This is Carl who?
Off the car.
Edwards.
Edwards.
I think he did that ESPN
Oh, dude, he's
thing.
buff.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy's jacked. He's not a guy that I'm gonna beat in a fight.
They're like 10 or 12 people get together on Thursday and Friday nights and watch our show in China.
It's like
They're
the
like,
secret.
man,
It's like we just had church service. Now let's watch the Mike and
Yeah.
J-Rod show.
Yeah. I'm gonna Mandela effect that.
Yeah, you think they pulled the upset?
Go Drinky. This is Drinky proving that he should be the Florida coach right here.
I don't think Drinkwitz is going. He's got a better chance of leaving than Lane Kiffin. Of the two, I think Drinkowitz leaves before Kiffin does.
Yeah, I don't think Missouri's that good of a job.
No, but he's made a good living there. He wins 9-10 games a year.
So when I
He
used to
made,
make the Jared